CEO. How you doing today, Miss Smith?
I'm doing well.
Well, how
Yeah.
well? Scale 1 to 10.
I'm actually doing a 10. You know why?
Why?
Because it's my birthday!
Oh.
Woo!
Are we still there?
We are all the way there, all the way until the end of June. I told
So-
you this whole entire month is my month.
So we're on day number 10 of your birthday.
That's right.
So you have 20 more birthdays to go. Look at that. We're even getting out there. We're live and in living color, June Smith. Hey, family. I am Smitty Smith,
And I am June Smith, River City Blues Realty, and I went to get
a.k.a. You almost had it right. Let's try it again.
my... I'm so sorry. So used to saying it.
Again, I am Smitty Smith.
And I am June Smith of United Real Estate Richmond.
There you go. URER, man. We got to get it. We got to just say it all day long. We just all day we just repeat it because sooner or later it's got to sink in, right?
It has to. It has to become a routine.
Yeah. You
You know,
know.
I want the ability to make money as being a routine.
Actually, I like that idea, June. I think that's really good.
Constantly making money.
Constantly making money.
I don't
Constantly.
know how not to make money.
Even when you sleep, you wake up, boom.
I'm making money. I'm making cheddar.
And what would you do with all this money?
If I was making money like that, then I would definitely donate. I would definitely donate.
Oh, my God.
And teach and educate people how to become wealthy. Oh my gosh!
I
It
can't
would have
wait
to
to
be
get
surrounded by real. It would have to have something to do with real estate because I love real estate that much. So it would have to be some type of down payment
Yeah.
assistance program.
Yeah.
For
yeah.
sure.
Oh my gosh, that's for sure,
Mm-hmm.
Shorty. Hey June, what do we always say about blessings? We want them to not just come to us, but to what?
Go through us.
There you
flow
go,
through
family.
us.
Flow through us, family. You know what? Here we are, June the 10th birthday that June has had so far in the month of June.
Woohoo!
And she has 20 more birthdays to go. So she's not even halfway through her birthdays.
You know what? It's so funny because I'm running out of things to do special for myself. You know, it's like.
Well, what are you going to do
What's
today?
wrong?
What are you going to
I
do?
don't know. Whatever I please, though.
Well, there you go. Yesterday, what'd you do? You bought a mini trampoline? That was
I
pretty
did.
cool. That was
I
pretty
bought a
cool.
mini trampoline.
To take it to stop killing your knees. Yeah,
That's right, and I
absolutely.
actually got my nails done. I should have waited for
That's
that
what you
for
did. Yeah,
today,
yeah,
too.
yeah.
But so now maybe I'll just I don't know.
Well, family, while June's figuring that out, let's look at the numbers. We have 205 days left in 2025. 205 in 2025. Or AKA June has 20 days left of her birthday month. You know what? Either way, family, time is going by fast. And we got goals, we got dreams. Just like June doesn't know exactly what she wants to do for herself today. June, many of our clients don't know what to do for themselves to become homeowners.
That's true.
So what do? We got to figure it out, fam. We got to just take our time, understand what it is we want, understand what it is we need, understand how to get there, and we max all of that into something called crazy faith.
That is 100%.
Crazy faith is believing that I can do what someone else might think that I cannot do. Crazy faith is already getting done something that I did not know that I could do. I know I needed to do it. I know I wanted to do it. But the faith part is I'm taking the actions as if I know that I can do it. Because if I know I can do something, June, I go straight at it. I know I can go to the store. I know I can get my car and drive to the store. So what do? I get my car and I drive to the food dog, right?
And it's a faultless process. You
Yeah,
don't have to
yeah.
put any energy into it. It's just automatic.
And most times when I'm driving to an appointment, a real estate appointment, I'm thinking about everything else. That's usually my office time, my talk time. That's when I call most of my clients back when I'm driving, June,
Yeah.
because I'm so good at driving. Seeing as I've never had a ticket.
Anyway, good morning, Dante. How are you?
Good morning, Dante Green. Good morning, brother. We gotta catch up on that lunch. I think we owe ourselves a lunch, June,
I think so too.
at Fiesta Chicken. I
I
believe
think
so.
that would be my birthday treat. How about that?
I think that's only a fitting and appropriate.
Thank
But family, that crazy faith. See that? Smitty got a lunch. Boom, just like that. See, that's crazy faith in action, family.
Yeah.
Crazy faith is just knowing what I know and doing those things that I know I need to do without excuse. But check this out, June. Also without exception.
Well, Smitty, did you plan for it? Is it in your budget though?
Nah, this is kind of taking a different turn. I think I'm picking up what you're trying to put down.
I'm just saying.
And I'm going to leave it right there on the floor, all
But
right?
sometimes, it's okay to treat yourself, but
Yeah.
don't let it blow your budget.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, and I ain't liking it, okay? I ain't feeling you, dog, all right? On God, I ain't feeling you.
It might be a peanut butter and jelly sandwich lunch today.
Hey, that'll get you home quicker. June, what'll get you home quicker than anything else?
Peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter jelly sandwich, family. Instead of spending $20, $30 on at lunch, you can save it.
Yeah.
It's the small things that make the difference, family. It really, truly is. And when you got crazy faith in knowing, I'm going to achieve this goal, you just know it deep inside you that I am going to become a homeowner. And instead of this $30 lunch, I'm going to save this money and I am going to eat peanut butter and jelly. But every single bite tastes like the steak I'm going to cook for my family in the oven that I own, in the kitchen that I own, in the house that I own. Mm-hmm. See, everything has a purpose. Everything has a purpose, a passion. And you just got to get behind you, June. And many times that's the hardest thing to do, to get behind me, to support me. We're really good at supporting others.
Yeah.
We're really good at motivating others. But we got to be just as good at doing it for ourselves.
And that's not easy. And good morning, Jana Lane Brown.
Jana Lane Brown, we got Delaware in the house?
We do. Woo-hoo.
Okay. June, and at least that's the case for me. Y'all know who I'm preaching to today. I'm preaching to me. Mm-hmm. Okay. June and I, we got these big goals. We got these big dreams. And we're constantly reaffirming that. But we got to put in the work. We got to put in the work. June, and I speak of work, what? The word of the day is success. Success. But I want to come at success from a different angle.
Okay.
I'm going to say sometimes success is a bad thing.
What?
Failure. Yeah. Sometimes success isn't a good thing.
All right, you got to explain that one to me.
Okay. When I succeed at something, then I'm done. There's no need to go any further. I've achieved the goal. Mm-hmm. But June, if I fail at something, that means I got to what?
Start again.
Keep trying. Yeah, go a different way.
Yeah.
Do it differently.
Set
a different goal. Figure it out. Yeah, but when I succeed, I'm done. There's no need to go any further. There's no need to make it any better. Mm-hmm. I'm done. I've succeeded.
But some people move on to a different challenge.
You could do that as well.
Yeah.
But my point here is that sometimes failure will take you further than success. Because, see, if my goal is to shoot a video, I'll shoot a video, I'm done. Mm-hmm. But if I fail at shooting the video, if I fail at getting it done, each failure takes me further. So that before my only goal, June, y'all know I'm preaching to myself, all right? Mm-hmm. June, our goal was to go into these beautiful houses that offer grants and down payment assistance.
Yeah.
I'm so smooth, that segue, right? And, and we were going to take videos and we were going to bring them home. Mm-hmm. We're going to edit them on this software we have, and we're going to then feed them out to Facebook, right?
Right.
So we did that, Mm-hmm. We took the video, we brought it home, we downloaded it from the drone in the camera, we plugged it into the video editing software, and we sent it to Facebook. So, I'm done. I'm the baddest man. I'm a bad mother.
Hey, shut your mouth.
Right? But June, the whole way I was failing.
Mm-hmm.
I failed to do this way. This failed, that failed, this failed. But the whole way, June, each and every failure, I discovered something new about the software. I discovered that I could do this and I could do that. So I feel that the failures were better for me, June. I know it sounds crazy, right? We want to go buy a car. We go to the car dealers. Nah, sir, no thank you. This is the perfect car. But you talking crazy. Mm-hmm. You want to sell me this type of insurance. You want to sell me this kind of undercoatment, factory protectant, undercoated protectant, wheel well protectant, tire damage, windshield. I'm like, nah, dude, I just want to buy the car. So you know what? I failed at buying that vehicle today, but I was successful in maintaining my budget.
So two things. You failed your way to success.
Yeah.
And you also found a way of, because you found your way to success, it made your production, what you put out there, better?
Even the better. That's exactly what my point is, June. Or AKA ever the more. Ever the more successful. So, family, that failure, it can drive you Embrace the failure. I know it sounds crazy, family. Like I always say, I'm preaching to myself, and y'all are just a backup choir. Not even the main choir. Y'all just a backup choir. You know, June? And that's how we go further. Because had I done the video and got it out, boom, I'm done, I would not have had a need to find anything better. Y'all feel that?
Yeah.
Now, it's not only better, it's butter, baby.
Better.
It's butter, baby. You know?
Got you.
You picking up what I'm putting down?
Yes.
Am I still getting that free lunch today?
No.
Apparently you ain't picking up all of what I'm putting down.
I ain't saying you get free lunch. It's my birthday. You need
Oh,
to
well, here we are. 20 more days to go.
That's right.
So again, family, success is a stopping point. Failure is a growth point. Do it better. Do it differently. And sometimes, family, when you are so blessed and highly flavored as us crazy faith folks are, you end up further down the road than what you even initially intended. That's what I'm talking about, June. And each time I fail, if I look forward to the next failure, and the next failure, and the next failure, but I got to be moving forward, though, okay? Let me make that clear.
Yes.
You can't fail and stop. You cannot fail and stop. Because if you fail and stop, then it's just dead. That's not crazy faith, June.
No, not at all.
And folks who don't understand crazy faith or who don't employ crazy faith, they're not necessarily going to understand this post this morning, June. You're going to say, Smitty wants me to fail? I'm like, yeah, I want you to fail. I want you to fail even further than your initial intended success. That's the crazy faith part, June. That I can go even further, do even better. I can jump over a building with a single bound. It's a bird, it's a plane. It's super.
Smitty. You like that sound effect?
That was really cool. That was pretty good. So, June, what do you think? You think you can look at failure slightly different when we execute crazy faith?
I can. You know, and it's so easy to get into a slump because you're like, I can't get it. It's not working. It's not going the way that I had planned.
Yeah.
But you've given me the ability to look at it differently.
That's all we want to do. You know, just gird up our loins and just.
I hate when you say that.
Just gird up our loins, stand on business, family.
Yes.
And do bigger, better than what we thought we could even do. That's why we keep calling it crazy faith. Bigger, better, butter, baby.
That's right.
All right. That's the 4 B's to get ahead. And then, you know what I do, June?
What?
It starts all over again. It never ends. Failure never ends when you're executing crazy faith. It just doesn't. I don't want to.
You know, when you think about it, most successful people fail their way to a success.
All of them do.
It didn't just happen
All
overnight.
of everybody. Steve Jobs does. He did. He's failing his way through life. That's why he's giving away all his money. Man's got $1 zillion and he's giving it all away before he dies, June. He says, all this money, no, it's no good. All right? And that's somebody who makes money in his sleep.
In his sleep.
And you know, he's saying, I'm not going to let my money control my life. I'm going to control my money. And that's when we're truly the happiest, June. You know, us regular everyday folk, what are we doing, June? We're grinding. Grinding away, trying to get that income in to match the outgoing.
Yes.
And it can truly become all encompassing. It becomes everything.
It is, and it does, because when you're not balanced, it's really hard.
Yeah. So June, I'm gonna start a ruckus here this morning.
Okay, here
I'm
we
gonna
go.
start a ruckus.
All right now.
June, you ever heard of the saying living payday to payday?
Oh yeah.
All right. Is that happiness?
No, that was me. I was a poster child for that.
But it's got to be happiness because I successfully got paid today.
But I'm living for payday. What about in between? Okay.
You know, that's not the point. But today is payday. I have successfully picked up my check or successfully received my direct deposit.
And I'm happy for like a good 30 seconds.
There-
I got paid. Yay. Okay, now I got to pay.
That's my point, family. Success is a stopping point. But failure is a growth point. Failure is a try harder. Failure is to grind down, grind up, get up. Get it done. Try it differently. Go further than just being successful. Hey, Tanya Burns. Good morning, sister. We talking about success is a stopping point, but failure will get you going, Tanya. Failure is motivation. Failure is drive. Failure is determination. June, I absolutely love it. I really do. It's very motivating for me to discover there is something that I can do that I didn't even know was there. But had I done exactly what I wanted to do from the get go, that's my mom used to say, from the get go.
From the get go. And good morning, Tanya. Yeah.
Would have been no need to go any further. Because after all, I'm done.
So I miss practicality. And people are like, well, shoot, Smitty, you just want to succeed from the beginning and you can have time to go on to other stuff, move forward.
It would be nice, but that's not necessarily crazy faith.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy faith is believing that I can do that and more. I cannot be good at everything. Can you be good at everything, June?
No.
Can we be good at most things?
Yes.
Okay, and over time. So we're talking about the things that we're not necessarily good at. Because, see, if I'm good at everything, then I'm done. I've achieved success as I know it. But if I'm failing, I'm failing forward beyond the point of where I initially wanted to even land.
It's like falling forward, not backwards.
Yeah, falling forward.
Okay.
So Crazy Faith says we don't stop. We never stop.
No.
We're not allowed to stop. We're allowed to fail. We can even embrace the failure.
Can we slow down?
Only on Sunday. Only on Sundays on football games.
Just to recoup.
Only on Sundays, family.
Okay.
That's it. Between 1 and 4 when the Eagles are playing. Other than that, it's grind. It's a grind, family. It's a grind. It's a grind. It's a grind. Let's just accept it. You know why? Because we ain't got forever.
No, we don't.
Yes, folks ain't going to be here forever. And it would be okay if there wasn't something intrinsically within us to want to get stuff done. It would be okay if us folk were just fine, just going riding the wave. But that's not who we are, family. We got hopes, we got dreams, we got goals. That means that there's going to be a whole heck of a lot of failure. But we crazy, faith-filled folk who say, I'm going to embrace it. Because success is a stopping point. Failure is a growth point. Just something to think about, family. You know, what do you think, June? Am I crazy?
Nope.
I am crazy.
You have crazy faith. Yep. But no, you're right, because so many times we do stop.
Yeah.
And we end up going backwards.
Yeah.
Or we stay where we are because we just like, nah, I can't do this. I failed. It's not going to work. Forget it.
Yeah, I succeeded. There's no need in fooling with it.
That
I'm
too.
done. How about this, June? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Just something to think about, family, as we go through our day-to-day, okay? Hey, look here. We're at 33. June, we're supposed to help fire 100 landlords in 2025. Man, we are so grinding away at it. You know, June, we have failed to get to the halfway point. Halfway point is 50.
That's okay.
That's my point. We have failed to get there. You know? So what are we doing? We're trying different things. We're trying this. We're trying that. We're bringing in this. We're merging in that. We're doing videos. We're learning more about social media. We're learning how to reach people better.
And we're going to do whatever we need to do to help people become homeowners.
That's what we're going to do, family. So we are failing at reaching our number. All right? Because had we been at 100, we would have stopped. You know what, June? Let's be honest.
You know what?
I was saying,
yes.
family, our goal was to fire 100 landlords in 2025. All right? If we were at 100, man, y'all wouldn't be seeing me. I wouldn't be.
Because I always say plus, it'd be 101.
Okay,
I did
fine.
the plus.
Okay, so we had made it to 101. Smitty and June, who? Y'all crazy. Y'all ain't no crazy faith. Y'all crazy. If you think we coming to work this morning, we're going to sleep in the Bahamas, family. So, that's why I say success is a stopping point.
You know that makes so much sense when you put it like that.
Yeah.
It really does.
It's the butter, baby. It's just the butter. We got to butter it up, okay? Hey, look here. We gave you anything of value this morning. If we shared any words that make sense to help guide your day, just please like and share our posts. Help us get the word out about grants and down payment assistance. Help us help folks to fire their landlords. Let's help and folks learn to execute crazy faith, embrace the failure, and go even further than what they initially hoped and prayed to go. That's crazy, crazy, June, and I love it. All right, family. Hey, be sure to join us for one of our Grits and Grants workshops. We have them, well, we have two coming up, the third Thursday and the third Saturday of each and every month. Join us live and in person at our new training center, which is unbelievably nice.
It really is.
Unbelievably
And you can
nice.
register for those classes at Smitty.
Just go to smittyschmidt.com. Again, visit our website, smittysmith.com. Register for one of our 100% free Grits and Grants workshops, family. You got to fail your way all the way home. You do, family. All right? Hey, look here. I am Smitty Smith.
And I am June Smith, United Real Estate Richmond.
You got it right. I almost said it wrong.
Ha ha. I've been practicing.
You've been practicing.
Practicing.
You know, family. So again, family, appreciate y'all joining us today. It is what it is. Let's be what we're going to be. Let's go even further than we initially wanted to go. That's the crazy faith part. Hey, family, y'all folks got one main mission today of all your missions. Your number one mission is to do what, June Smith? Stay blessed
Stay
and
blessed and highly
highly flavored. Hey, family, I got to go, gadget.